Hello everyone, Kila Salai. Welcome to another episode of Mass Effect Chronology with me, Nazo. Today we're looking at I would say the first chronologically official piece of Mass Effect storytelling, and that would be the comic book series issues 1 through 4 of Mass Effect Evolution. Now, in this particular comic book, we follow a mercenary, three mercenaries actually, by the names of Ben Hislop, Ava Kare, and Jack Harper. If one of those sounds familiar, it's because some of you who've already read this comic or played the games knows a little bit about who this is about. So basically, it takes place during the First Contact War, and in it, these mercenaries run across a Turian general by the name of Decius Arturius, as in the brother of Saren Arturius, the main villain of the first Mass Effect game. Now, I won't go too much into detail about this comic story, as I really don't want to spoil it, but the bottom line is that Jack Harper discovers that some ancient, dangerous force is controlling Turian forces that Decius brings to this ancient, artifact called the Veluvian or something like that, because it turns them into sort of metallized Veluvian priests. And he discovers it's kind of a trap, and so does Saren. Decius finds out, sadly, way too late. But basically, the ending is that Jack Harper gives up his actual name after going through this event and becomes, anybody who's already gone through this knows exactly what I'm talking about. But what did I think of this particular comic series, this 4-issue run? I think it's good. I think it gives a good backstory to a prominent character in the Mass Effect universe, but at the same time, it kind of removes the ambiguity of who that character is, really, which is fine for some, I guess, but for me, I'm like, I don't know, I kind of liked the mystery over the actual answer. To be fair, I'm guessing no matter what the answer was, I would have been probably a little disappointed because it didn't fit my exact vision of the particular character. But overall, this story is good. It's a very enjoyable read. It's, and is it vital? I'd say, yeah, it's actually very vital, this particular piece of media. It's not necessary, you don't have to read it, but I still think it's pretty vital lore-wise. So I would still highly recommend. And for those curious as to who the writers are, this was done by Dark Horse, which is probably done some of my favorite Star Wars Expanded Universe comics, as well as some other series. But in particular, the particular writers were none other than, or at least for this guy was scriptwriter, none other than John Jackson Miller. And it was written by the lead writer of the second and third game, Mac Walters, for those who know who he is. The artwork is good too. It's Omar Francia, so it's going to be pretty good. One fun little fact about this comic, it's a detail I kind of left out, but I figured I should mention it anyway. General Williams, Ash's grandfather, is actually in command of Jack Harper's forces. And what makes it interesting is, I'm wondering what it would be like for it's sort of like a what if thought, but what it would have been like for Ashley Williams if she knew just how closely tied to Cerberus her grandfather actually was. She might actually kind of question some of her more, I guess you call xenophobic beliefs. But ultimately, I think this comic is worth your time, worth the read. If you can find it on Amazon, eBay, or any other sort of comic or bookstore, I'd say pick it up. Particularly, I recommend either getting a trade paperback like I did, or getting that huge Mass Effect comic collection in paperback form that Dark Horse released. You could try possibly looking up the Dark Horse omnibuses, but they are expensive nowadays and really hard to get. You might be better off just getting either a trade paperback or the big Dark Horse paperback. Alright guys, thanks again for joining me. I look forward to the next video where we discuss more wonderful Mass Effect stories and lore. But one thing I'd like to know is, what do you guys think? I forgot to ask in the previous video. I need to make it a normal thing. But what do you guys think of this particular comic series by Dark Horse and by John Jackson Miller and Mac Walters? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment below. Please let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be going now.
I'll be going now.